Hello, hello. All right, guys, today's episode I am titling probably The Lost Files. You'll see why. I really should title it Living in Limbo Land. This is what you do when your house is up for sale and your hands are tied. You can't decorate, you can't make messes. What do? You go to the Lost Files. Lots of my friends here on YouTube are all sharing their fall decor ideas and fall hauls to give you guys plenty of ideas once, September rolls around or whenever it is that you like to decorate. Me personally, I usually love to start my fall decor mid to late August, and I do a lot, so usually that's why I start early. However, like I said, because my hands are tied, I'm going to give you lots of ideas today from 2012. You heard me correctly, 2012. So as I came across this video footage and after I watched all of it, I thought to myself, Liz, these ideas are still relevant today. This would be perfect to share. And if I'm honest with you, I am going to steal some of my own ideas this year and maybe put a spin on them. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But I really like some of the things I did, and I'm hoping you will too. So get comfy and enjoy the video. 2012, a younger me, blonde hair. I was a rookie back then, so I did say a lot. I mean, let's just face it, I have my own language. I say things wrong all the time, but it's pretty noticeable. You'll be singing by the end of the video, so my apologies. But anyway, let's get into the video. Also too, what the heck was I thinking with my hair? Oh, dear Lord, help me. When I look back on these videos and photos, I'm sure when I look back on these videos that I'm doing currently, I'll be like, girl, what were you thinking? Put some styles, put some body into it. I'm just a busy mom, and quite frankly, I'm just too lazy. So anyway, I guess I was lazy back then too. You ready to get fall inspired? Hopefully. Let's do it. Hi everybody, today I want to share with you ways in which to display containers throughout your house. And I think I'll start with this one. This is a cake platter. I got this at Walmart years ago. And all I did was place some moss and some wood acorns and a pumpkin in the center of it. And how cute and festive is that for fall? And I've placed this on my island in the kitchen, and it looks really cute. So there's an idea for you. And I absolutely love this one. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I got the potpourri at Ross, a big bag of potpourri for $9.99. It even came with a pumpkin, and it's got pine cones and a bunch of other stuff. But I absolutely love this. I have this sitting in my kitchen window. I used to have a fall bow on it, but I stole it off there and put it on something else. But certainly if you wanted to add a little oomph and make it a little more decorative, certainly add a bow, and that would look really cute. And then I had this little dessert platter that I got at Ross, and I placed some pumpkins in it that I got from Tuesday Morning. The pumpkins were super inexpensive, like $1.99 each. And then I got this from Hobby Lobby, and all I'm doing is setting this on top of it to add, number one, a little bit of height and just to dress it up a little bit. So that also sits in my kitchen. And then I got this Marshalls years ago, and it's got leaves and sparkly pumpkins, and then I put this little tassel on it just to kind of dress it up. But I really like this. I have this sitting in a tray alongside this that I have filled with corks. And I also put the matching tassel on it. So these kind of sit together in the kitchen on a tray. And I just stuck a little pumpkin in the center of it. And what I should have done is put a little moss down and then set the pumpkin on top of that. That would have been even better. But I ran out of moss this year, if you can believe that. So also this sits in my kitchen. And then I've got this little glass pumpkin You can get this at Walmart, and I got the pasta pumpkins from Big Lots, and I got a big bag of pasta for $1.99, so I put it in here. Normally what I put in this is candy corn, but in my house it doesn't last long, and so when the kids get home from school, this is all I hear all night long, and so I'm trying to save their teeth this year. But anyway, it adds a little splash of color in your kitchen. And then I have this bigger one, and I put pasta in that as well. And like I said, you can do all kinds of things. You could fill this with rice. You could fill this with beans. You could fill it with any number of things. Fall potpourri, little pumpkins, and then you could always put a little bow at the top. So anyway, those are a few ideas of ways in which to incorporate things into your glassware. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and have a great day. Bye. So you can see here that I've sat my cake cloche in amongst a wreath, and I think it looks really pretty and festive for fall. So I just love those wood acorns with a pop of orange, and here's that apothecary jar filled with leaves and pine cones and berries and pumpkins. Simple but cute. And here's that cloche where I've just adorned it with a simple tassel to dress it up. And here are those two jars filled with pasta pumpkin sitting side by side in the kitchen. And here's the wire cloche with just a simple pumpkin next to a cute fall plate. Here you can see I've added a charger, a white plate, and I've just sat 2 leaves down, and then I sat my cloche down with the glittery pumpkins. And it makes a really cute focal point on a table. And here's another look. Hi everyone, it's that time of year when all the critters come out, the quails, turkeys, pheasants, and owls. But this year, the latest rage are owls. And so I want to share with you some of my finds that I came across this week, the price of them, and then I'm going to show you how I throw it all together in a vignette on my electric fireplace. So I'm going to share with you these owls. I got these at Ross, and really great prices, $5.99 each, and they're kind of big. And then I got a small one for $3.99. And then I went to Rite Aid last week because I've heard that this time of year they always put their fall stuff, on at 50% off. And so I found these little owls, and you can see there's more in the background. These were 50% off, $7.99, and then 50% off of that. And then I found these fall picks. These were at Rite Aid, $1.99 each, 50% off. So those were really a great find. And then when I was at Ross, I found this, and I'm going to put my owl in it, almost like a little cage. So I will show you what I'm going to do with that later. Another thing I'm going to do with my fall vignette is I brought out this wheat. I don't know if you can see. I have 2 of them from last year, but I'm going to incorporate it into this vignette. And then I've got this berry garland that I'm going to put in through the leaves. I have some fall corn, and let's see, what else do I have? I think that's about it. So stay tuned, and I'll show you how I'm going to throw this together. So when I went to do this vignette, I will say that my 2 items of inspiration really were the owls and those block letters that spell out fall. I knew I wanted those to be center stage, and then all these little owls would be kind of scattered filler material, if you will. But I think their little eyes look so cute, and I love them in amongst the leaves and the pumpkins and the wheat. So here's a little closer look. And, at the time, my kids were a lot younger, and they absolutely loved this. They couldn't wait for me to put together a fun vignette. And so, anyway, the kids were also my inspiration for this, fall look. I also added in lots of little glittery leaves. And I'm telling you, at night, those would shimmer and shine, and I loved it. Okay, so this completes my fall vignette, which was created with many different elements and layers to create a fun and charming focal point for this fall season. And each time my children walk by and look at the little owls' faces, they smile. So I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Hi, everybody. I did a bit of rearranging today, and I moved a table that was in my kitchen into the foyer, and I thought, what can I do? What can I decorate the top of this table with? And I ran down to my store in the basement, and I wasn't feeling anything down there. I think I just wanted something a little bit different. So when all else fails, run to Ross, because you can always find something within your budget. And anyway, when I went to Ross, I came across these really pretty green, sparkly, shimmery pumpkins. They have brown leaves and berries on the top and a bunch of little twigs that are strung together to make the stem. And I got 2 of those. And guess what the price was? Only $3.99 a pumpkin. You cannot beat the price. And then I got a big, big bag of acorns. And these are real pretty and shimmery looking. And the big bag cost $3.99. So again, another good price. And then I have this. I got this from my store in the basement, as I like to call it. And I got this last year at Ross. But really, that's all that's going into the vignette. But it's going into this basket. I also picked this up at Ross. This basket was $9.99. And it's real heavy and sturdy, and I really like the circular shape of it. So, with all that said, let me throw this all together, and I will show you how it all turns out. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to take you into the foyer, and you'll have to excuse the dumpster out there. We have a lot next door to us that's under construction. But anyway, here is the little table. Oops. Anyway, so let me get the other pieces. And I just feel like it needs a little bit of oomph around the side of it. So all I'm going to do is place a couple of these around the side. It doesn't take many either. And I'm going to add one more. See, and how pretty is that? It's just real pretty and festive as you walk in the front door, and this table sits right to the side of the door. So there you have it, a table vignette done in seconds. Easy peasy, but packed full of color. Hi everybody, today I ran to Safeway to do some grocery shopping this morning, and I do what I always do when I get to Safeway, and that is I shoot right to the floral department. Now, if you've never shopped Safeway's floral department, I highly recommend that you do, because they stock a lot of really cute decor items throughout the year in addition to their floral items. And they're a little bit pricier, than I would like to pay. But if you have a Safeway Club card and you wait and watch for those items to go on sale, you can get a really good deal. So today, as I was browsing all their shelves, I spotted this big glass container, which I absolutely love, because you can do so much with glass containers throughout the year. And it even came with the bow on it. And anyway, it was really funny, because I had this in the front of my cart, and I'm walking up and down the aisles, and I had so many women stop me and say, hey, where did you find that in the store, and what do you plan to put in it? And it was hilarious, because the wine department lady overheard the conversation, and she's like, head over to my department, I'll show you what to put in it. And I just got a kick out of that, because it looks like a huge ginormous wine glass. But in any case, every year I store items in Ziploc bags. And I keep them in my in a basket in the basement, and I just pull the basket out and pull out what I need. And so I'm going to do a layering effect here. I'm going to take these fall leaves, and I'm going to layer the bottom of this big glass container. Then I'm going to put the pine cones on top, and then I'm going to take this orange candle, and I'm going to put this smack dab in the middle. And I think it'll look really cute. So stick with me and we'll see how this turns out. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking these leaves and then I'm just laying them on the bottom of this container. Super simple. So basically I've got the leaves in. I just did one simple layer. And I'm just going to put the pine cones in on top of it. I've did one layer of leaves, and now I am placing pine cones on top. And I also have this bag of acorns, and so I'm going to put those on top because I need to fill in. Operation Fill Glass Jar complete. Okay, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. I think it's adorable. Here it is. Look how pretty that is and how festive it looks with the ribbon, and then I've got the leaves, the acorns, the pine cones. I've got a few little pumpkins in there, twig pumpkins, and then the orange candle. But I absolutely love it. I hope you can see how pretty it is. But I might dress it up even more. You can take a wreath like this one, and if I wanted to put this on a kitchen table, I could simply take this wreath, put this in front of it, and how pretty is that? I just love this look. Or I could put this on my kitchen island, in the center of my table, anywhere. It would just look gorgeous. Even on a mantle, it would be pretty if you had the room for it. So I hope you like it. Take care. Bye. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this little video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and come back and see me Friday. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'll be here. I love you guys. Mwah! Have a great evening.